Maybe that might be better. Let's see if this fucking bullshit will work. Probably won't, but who knows? Just maybe some kind of miracle might happen. Anybody know what the fuck today's date is?
21st.
January, right? 2019 and such. Yay. Somehow I still managed to remember what fucking year it is. Where the fuck am I gonna put this shit? Alright. Oh. Hello there, cruel world. Since for the life of me I can't get anybody to really help me with this fucking shit. And people just keep following me around like they have like tons and tons of questions, but they just want to make the fucking assumptions and whatnot. I am gonna go ahead and make it all official. Because I've been wanting to talk about this shit since I got out of jail. But anyway, what is, would be deranged or whatever you fucking people out there in the world think of me. Anyway, since I got no real skill at, talking to suits without cursing, and, usually suits just kind of piss me off. Whatever. That's a whole other story. Anyway, safe housing business proposal. Phase 1. Removing the homeless into safe housing program. Part 1. To gather a team with different skill variations to ensure the progress and completion of the program, to make sure that the funding is there for, in fact, we can start building our dream to help homeless and home-free community. Along with said team, which will be known as the Lost Kings, we will accomplish what no one had or has thought of doing to help the homeless community, with the growing issue of homelessness in the Denver metro area. Part 2. And yes, for all you dipshits out there in the world, of course there will be questions. Of course you can write them down. Okay? But if you don't if you don't listen to this whole fucking thing, you're going to be lost in the sauce. And you're going to be looking like a dumbass asking a bunch of questions for no reason. So, with that said, I continue. Part 2. Together with funds can be gathered through fundraisers and charity events, along with homeless employment throughout the city, and with other means of gathering said funds, which will be talked about at a later time. Then with said funds, we plan on looking at a Wall Street type investment plan for a 1-year startup plan for the opening of our new community, which will be in the downtown Denver area, where there is open land for sale and along the Platte River. All these things are true. Whether or not you decide to fucking sell them things to some street rats, or you decide to sell the Platte River to some people who just want to hide nukes and weapons and drugs, or turn them into a large parking lot, or, as I so found throughout the 3 years that I've been here, or try to hide a hell's door. And that's just me saying it for the layman's terms. If you don't know what a hell's door is, think about it. It's in the word. Hell door. Think about it. Be smart. Don't be a retard. And if you're one of those atheist people, anyway, part 3. Once areas are purchased, capital, and land space with buildings constructed, which would open up job opportunities for the homeless to work in the area to help the houses, along with using their own skills to build homes they will live in. This will help the homeless crime rate by keeping them well occupied in something that is not only a learning experience, but also a legal net profit income for the program. You guys hear that word? Legal. Okay? So for all you cops out there, legal. That is all. I don't care if you're laughing, because you'll probably never laugh at me in my face. So laugh on. Part 4. According with current court documents, over half of the homeless population resides in Denver Detention Center, COJL. What's that one?
COJL.
COJL. Colorado jail something, or juvenile system. Yeah, or DDRC. I know that's one of the prisons, right?
Yeah.
All right. Under false pretenses regarding Colorado law with the homeless arrest in the Denver metro area. It is on our behalf that with this project we could also open up a homeless halfway house for them to be released upon sentencing within the community, so that there is less chance for them to mess up and have to go back to, well, jail or prison or juvie, pretty much. Part 5. To apply for a sovereign land, God damn it, that's one of them big words we put in there. Aggrandizement. I can't pronounce it, but it's something close to that. With Denver Mayor's Office, or which there, well, next page. Or which therefore will mean that everyone residing within the area will need to file a, damn it, it's supposed to be sovereign citizenship to live there. This will have to be done after land is purchased and the places are built. This will completely remove the homeless probe from the Denver metro area. For all the question marks out there, because I have one too, because I gotta type up my shit, whatever. Just so you know, it's like basically, I'm gonna buy up some land, I'm gonna buy some buildings, I'm gonna put some homeless people in them, they're gonna live there, they're gonna work there, they're gonna use their own skill sets to make their own money legally. That's kind of the plan. But it's just deeper than that. That's the simple version. For all you people that have a bunch of questions, the rest of it, yeah. I did a lot of work on this, so like, fuck you all. Anyway, part 6. To enact a Supreme Court case against the Denver, Colorado government for the complete and total disregard for every single homeless person's amendments that have been violated, which happen to fall under the 4th and 6th Amendment. That'll be in another video. where we can and most likely will easily prove that we have all been falsely imprisoned for a law that was passed within a 2-week time period, which is not possible considering laws must pass through all 4 branches of the government. Therefore, we understand that the illegal camping ban on the Platte River was false and completely outrageous considering the Denver Mayor's office and Denver Police Department did not, in fact, try to help the homeless community at first, other than just simply putting them in handcuffs and shipping them off to jail. Personally, kind of agree. That's how this all happened in the first place. Should have never put me in jail. I would have remained stupid. But anyway, I'm not a hater. Cops are cops. They got their job. They got to make a living. They got kids and families and all that shit. Not hating. Okay? But it is what happened. And what happened, happened. It's in the past. And I ain't got no time machine, and neither do you. Yeah. So, onward. Phase 2. To ensure a workplace and job security for everyone. Part 1. To ensure that each and every man and woman has a job waiting for them, and for the rest of their lives, you basically will be working to live here, working to ensure the freedom of yourself and fellow brothers and sisters, to make sure that a stable and self-sufficient community where we will all work together for one cause, that being survival of self along with fellow family and friends, which is truly a one for all for one thing. Personally, as much as I truly do believe in that part 100%, that it can happen, and with some belief it will happen. However, yeah, you guys might try to kill me. Yeah, so there is that. Anyway, part 2. We will make sure that everyone's skill set is taken into consideration for the job presented to them when they join the community at large. They there will forward do their job to make sure the community stays intact and unified. One person's job will not be anyone greater than the next man or woman. They, by themselves, will make sure to do their jobs to the best of their ability. Translation for the stupid ones. Do what you know how to do. Stop being a fucking chicken. Get her done. Try until you die. Hoorah. Get some. And, yeah. Part 3. For the community to thrive and stay self-sufficient, providing that every man and woman will have to work together like that of a cog on a gear turning to make a well-oiled machine work and do its job well. We will treat everyone fairly and just as like they should be. Like another human being, and not like Denver and the rest of the government treats them as one another is worthless, but each other hold a better and stronger value as a whole and not just parts. So for like so many thousands of people out there fucking looking at this video, I know one question definitely comes to mind right about now.
Whose
What
big
about-
ass titties were that?
No. The question is this, seriously. What about violence, drugs, guns, blood, and for all you holy rollers out there, cursing, cigarettes? What about the influence on the little ones and all that whatnot? Well, you know what? Hold on to that question, because I'm actually going to get to that really very, very soon. Okay. Phase 3. Self-residing government, government ideals and ideas, and rules. Yeah, guys, there has to be some.
Pretty
Part
much
1.
the pretty basic rules. You're doing awesome on that. I just said they had to add that.
Thank you, my lady. Moving right along. Part 1. Rules. You know, I think I might just have a cigarette. Can like I split like a snipe with anybody? Like can I get like a 2-piecer? Anybody else?
I have no snakes.
Really? Dude, we are so fired.
I just gotta go to the other industrial
Whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay. Part 1. Rules. Alright now, world. Bear with me on this. The rules should be based on the laws of the land and the laws of Yahweh. For all you people out there who are confused about Yahweh. Yeah. Yahweh, translation, God. Okay? Or translation, all powerful. Or translation, all benevolent spirit. Or whatever. The one in charge, pretty much, when you die. That person, place, woman, guy, thing, it. Alright. Caught up now? Good. I'll start over. The rules should be based on the laws of the land and the laws of Yahweh. These laws will not be placed to control the people in the way that the people are controlled by the laws of man or the laws of men, but perhaps a more primal form may be best suited for the type of people that we are. Maybe even new laws could be created by the lost kings to help in the primal government or the primal governing of the safe houses. As sovereigns, the lost kings will be in charge and will govern the actions of light, darkness, and the big gray area in the middle. Stop. Question mark for all you people out there who don't know about the Trinity, because I know there are plenty. Light, good. Dark, evil. That big gray area in the middle, Spider-Man said it best. Yes, I do mean the superhero Spider-Man. He did say it best. The great thing about life, choices. Caught up? Okay. Oh, yeah, and if you don't believe me that Spider-Man said that a lot, look up the superhero Spider-Man created by Stan Lee. Don't be dumb. Okay? If your kids can find it, you can find it. Anyway, moving right along. We must take into consideration that we, as human beings, though created differently, share many of the same thoughts and emotions, such as lust, compassion, loneliness, hunger, fear, greed, wrath, pride, anger, pain, hope, hate, love. And for all of us, time changes everything, and then we die. Even if we should find a thing called immortality, we will still die because something will come along and kill us someday. It is inevitable. We must look more into how we are the same in order to keep true order and real unity and true justice for all, in order to truly in order to find a truly real peace with the people. Sorry, there's a whole bunch of stuff missing in that sentence. Gotta fix it. Getting around to it. Moving right along. The question is, how will the Lost Kings complete this task? We could engage in a custom that was created by the Sith and the Jedi. Though they may have been created by fiction, some of the laws of both sides could play an important part in the governing of the safe houses. Not all the laws of either side are necessary, but the laws that would be used to help matters of equal, fair, and true justice for all, rather than cops, we would use knights of light and darkness to help govern the people as best we can. I hope everybody out there is caught up. No. There are people out there that I know right now are like, huh? Like they're lost at the whole Jedi Sith part. They're still way back there, sentences, you know. So everybody get caught up. You can go ahead and rewind if you need to. Okay? You can get caught up. 3, 2, 1, moving right along. Still in phase 3. Part 2. And this part, oh yeah. It'll be scary for just about all of you out there. In every single way, shape, and form. It will be scary. So make sure you listen to all of the words in this part. Okay? Especially you women out there. Listen to this part. Phase 3.
Pardon the intrusion.
Damn it.
Please.
Whatever, I'm gonna smoke. Sure. But I'm still gonna do this. I gotta make sure this thing is still fucking running. My God, it's still running.
Okay.
Anyway.
So I can clean it first.
Anyway. Just smoke. Sorry people. Technical difficulties. Okay? No, I ain't scared to say it. Whatever. I fucking do drugs. Okay? You guys all know it. I like to get high and fuck. And then I like to go save the world. Okay? You guys all know it. Alright? But that's about the only thing that you know. Because I know there are too many stories out there about me.
Yeah.
One kid even thinks that I go to the dumpster dive because my goddamn drug dealer's in there. I have no idea where that story came from. But it came from somewhere. Anyway, while you guys laugh about that, give it 10 seconds, blah, blah, blah. I know it's funny. This shit was funny to me. Anyway, need to finish this. Once again, phase 3, part 2, schools. The question really is, what kind of school will we really have, and what kinds of lessons will we teach? The first answer of the Lost Kings is this. Why does it matter, and why do you care? For our schools will be for those who wish to learn from us, and for no one else. So, if you choose to attend our school, then you choose to learn what we have to teach. stopping right there just for a quick pause. I know you guys out there may think, there's no way anybody sleeping outside is going to be able to teach me anything. So, just to make you think just a little bit, you know what, at very least, and I'm just speaking with a laugh right here, but at very least 50% of the United States homeless community, you want to know what they are? The United States government won't tell you this, nor will the FBI or the CIA or the military police or your average police officer. But what they are the damaged soldiers who came from the wars, trained soldiers who need their wives and husbands and children in their life, but can't have them because in their mind, they are still at war. Moving right along. Okay. Another answer to your question is simply everything that your heart truly wants to learn. And we really and truly mean the full definition of the word everything. So, you will also learn the truth of and about everything that you wish to learn. No matter what it is, if you truly are hell-bent, and we all got people in our lives that are hell-bent, I know. If you are truly hell-bent on learning what you want to know, we promise to teach you all that we know. Whatever we don't know, we will learn it together. Know this. Everyone is in the same grade at our school. This means there are no geniuses. So you motherfuckers with the good IQ, wrong, that's out the door. Okay? There are no stupid people. So you get no pity from us. Stupid questions, we don't know what that is. And if we do, then all questions are stupid. It's inevitable. We'll just answer them the way we're supposed to. That's what teachers do. No one's getting left behind, so that means you don't have to worry about F's or zeros or whatever the fucking little failing grade is now in 2019. All that shit's
They put P's on it.
What the fuck?
It's a passing. It's called passing.
All right, no alphabets, okay? If you pass the lesson or you fail, that will be decided after the lesson is over. Period. None of that fucking report card crap. Okay? And for all you kids, that means nobody has to worry about fucking the terms and shit. Okay? When your parent wants to know how you're doing in school, they will come and ask the teacher while you're in lesson, like, how's he doing? Oh, he's doing all right. Look at him. He's over there. He's about to blow himself up or something. And then it'll be up to the parent to be, well, you think he should be learning that? Well, you ask him. Or her. If they think they should be learning it. And if you say yes, you think you should be learning it, it'll be totally up to the parent to be the bad guy, not us. Just getting that clear. Moving right along. Bullies? Yeah, that's over. Yeah.
In our
No
schools,
one can ever stop learning, even if they die. Don't get us wrong. Definitely don't get me wrong. For we will not simply let you kill yourself. However, and that however is a big however, the possibility of death by one's own hand while unlikely, is very possible. Also, we will not simply let students kill each other. However, combat is one of the human race's first conditions. In our school, respect is not given freely unless they feel like giving it freely. But it will be earned by whatever means necessary, while also trying not to die or be like a murderer and stuff like that. Fighting skills will be learned by everyone in our school in one way or another, which means simply this: either you're going to choose to make yourself stronger through training and hard work and dedication and discipline, or you're going to get in a lot of street fights because you just, you talk too much. And when you talk too much, negativity comes out. And when negativity comes out, cause and effect. People don't like being pissed off. Is this thing still going? My God, it is. God bless you, phone. Thank you, Mom. Anyway, yeah, it is inevitable. So for all you girls out there who's like, dads are like humongoloid, muscle bound, super like Coke looking motherfuckers that'll rip a tree out and just like bash the block down the streets. Well, they're gonna have to deal with you being able to do that one day. So for all you dads that are scared to let go of daughters, don't worry. By the time they're 16 and they bring home that first boyfriend that fucked up and they look like a pretzel, you'll be happy. You'll be very happy. Yeah. So we wish you all the best when you enter our school. Do try your best, for it is the most important rule. With that said, that will be the laws of the school. Still thinking back on the whole school thing, it took me 4 whole days and nights to figure out how exactly to properly word that. Because if I had said anything else about the schools, I would be lying. Anyway, moving right along. Part 3. Who will be the Lost Kings? Such a tricky one. The Lost Kings will be the founders of the Safe Housing Program. They and they alone will be the overseers of this proposal. It is still unclear as to whether it will be 6 people, or 6 husbands, meaning husband and wife, or 6 families, meaning bloodlines, or kings or queens. We didn't figure that part out yet. All of these are unknown at this time. However, there must be a ruler of light, darkness, and the big gray areas in the middle. We went over this, so if you're lost, go back. The governors of the 3 ultimate entities must truly represent one or some or all of them, with no less than the trueness of one's soul or spiritual pressure or spiritual energy. That means that thing that leaves the body when you die, you have to be true to yourself, pretty much. Yeah. The kings or queens could be 3, 6, or 9 people, Either way, it is still unknown at this time. It is unclear as to how the kings or queens are found or if they will be found. The only thing that is clear about the kings and queens is that they must be found in order for the safe housing project to work. So, kind of need it. The final phase.
Pardon the intrusion. May I read the final phase, my love? Well, at least a paragraph.
As much as I would be honored for you to be, no. And before I read this final phase, I must take a smoke break, being that this is a professional documentation. I will turn the camera for a moment. I'm gonna hit some weed. I'll be right back, hopefully with a cigarette in my mouth.
I'd rather read while you hit the
But
weed.
I'm gonna take a puff and I'm gonna read this last part. I'm gonna give you guys a second to figure out whether or not you're gonna go back or whatever. But yeah. One moment. God bless weed and all the people that made all the drugs. Because man, pain's a bitch. Shit. There really ain't no tobacco. I pay for it.
Wait, you might have money in your pocket.
No, I have money all over in this truck.
No, you said you went and exchanged yesterday.
And I threw it all in the truck.
It was all pennies and nickels.
No, I have like at least fucking $13 in pennies, nickels, quarters, and dimes all over this fucking truck. I know, because I fucking throw it in here. So there's a penny, a nickel, a quarter, a dime. Let me hit this goddamn. So, there, my break. All right. So, everybody ready? Final phase. Here it is. Final phase. Our religion and what we live for. Question: what is our religion? Me personally, I believe a better question is how many religions do we have within our people? We do believe the answer could be that we are all in one with the religions of the world. We do not think that religion should fight over which God is the true all-powerful, particularly because there are so many gods to choose from and even more religious preferences than there are gods. 2019, I could find quite a few I ain't heard of. There are more lesbians than gays and more. Wait, did I do that right? Oh wait, no, next page. Holy. Right, sorry, gotta go back a sentence. Right. There are more lesbians and gays and more bi babies and tri babies born to the world every day. This is true. We have given birth to some of them ourselves. I know I did. To be honest, oh crap, another typo. My bad. To be honest with you, it is not about what path you choose to follow when it comes to us. It's about how you follow that path and how and when and where and why you choose to touch the lives that pass you. It is said in our history that many wars were fought over whose God is the real God. We believe the argument is pointless and will only cause more bloodshed. History says that. We also believe that the human condition, we also believe in the human condition, and with that said, our religion is every religion. Though we all pray differently, we all sin the same. And some of us or realize the powers of Yahweh, meaning the powers of God, Some of us know nothing about their powers at all. Some of us run away from their powers
No.
for reasons that are all their own. Hey, I'm almost done, damn it.
He wouldn't take the money.
Well then,
Thank you.
anyway, since I lost my place again.
You see how it streams in, Max, up there at the roof? Max, pardon the intrusion. But look, you see how the water streams in?
It happens. Maintenance and repair, damn it. Anyway, moving right along. Though we pray differently, we all sin the same. And some of us have realized powers of Yahweh, meaning God. Some of us know nothing of their powers at all. Some of us run away from their powers for reasons all their own. Nonetheless, we stand together and never alone. If necessary, we will defend us. The last part was a cheer that that was kind of inspired by the Red Tails. Who here remembers the Red Tails?
Fuck the Red Tails.
Did you just say fuck the Red Tails?
You about to get into a fight with him.
I know, I'm just giving him shit, sorry.
Thank you. To acknowledge that. Thank you.
Bet your great granddaddy would fucking come back from the motherfucking grave and beat your ass.
You think so?
I know so. You just said fuck the motherfucking Red Tails, motherfucker. Anyway, I ain't gonna get into that because I don't remember how the cheer was supposed to go, and I'm not gonna say the one that I wrote down because it wasn't written right. Hey?
He'll be to you, and he'll be to you.
No, hold on.
No? Not that one?
Oh. I know, my lady, you don't know the fucking cheer of the Red Tails, but you'll learn it soon enough. Red Tails before your time. But you'll learn it.
Whoa. Who's out there?
And whoever's out there, they're listening to me. Anyway, nonetheless, this business proposal was created by myself and a gutter punk called Gutter Punk Joker. Yeah.
With
I
me
think-
in mind. Is what he says to me.
Sorry, people. My wife's trying to get a big head. Anyway, fact is, it was created while in jail at the beginning of 2018, or somewhere around the middle of 2018. And the whole inspiration behind doing this, me and my cousin were inspired by the jail system and the Denver Police Department and what the actions that have been taken on these false laws the past, I don't know, it's 20 years? Made up laws all over the country towards homeless persons since 9/11? But yeah. And I really hope that the person who taught us so much and gave and made it so that we could move forward with our inspiration, I hope that person is alive and well, and I hope that he is with his family. I hope that his kids think better of him. I just hope the best for the person that helped me and my cousin, Gutter Punk Joker. I mean, yeah, it's through marriage, but still, he's my cousin. Okay? I got gutters in my family. I'm a superhero, dude. I got family in all the fucking gangs, dude. Every single gang in America, I got family in, okay? Almost through direct bloodline or through direct marriage bloodline. Okay? I'm connected to all of them. Not just because of the acts that I've done, but because of the children that I have. I am connected to all of them. But this business proposal was created by Gutter Punk Joker and myself, and and it was inspired by the Red Diamond pirate called Juggalo Mama Jugs, and it is going to happen one way or another because fuck the bullshit. I'm a fucking superhero. I've been a superhero since I was 16. My name came from the streets of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and everywhere my feet have touched the ground in this country, my name has never changed, nor has my knock. It will always be the Mario Brothers. Do 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 do. However, I am the superhero called Max, and yes, I do have real superpowers. And I am gonna find a way to save my people. And if our government ain't gonna do it, somebody gotta. And I was born in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I grew up in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I am 4 shades of Northeast Black America. Hoorah. And I won't rest.
America.
Fuck yeah! And I will not rest until our country is back to being the big dick swinging motherfuckers that we used to be when I was born. And in order to stop me, well,
You're gonna have to kill him, and you can't get through me.
you all know what it is. If you love your country, it doesn't matter who's running it. If the people running it need to be fired, that ain't my job. My job is to protect the people. And that's what we keep doing. I'm good at it. And with that said, go with God, laugh and grow fat. May the force be with you. And above all else, try until you die. Hoorah.